Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. I am Jesse Milestone, and no, you have not heard of the film that the title references. Unless another YouTuber's also already beat me to the punch in announcing it and you subscribe to their channel, which is a thing that people are going to be doing because people are excited about this. Why are they excited? We'll get to that in a minute. Now to answer the other glaring question that has entered your mind ever since you noticed me wearing a yellow shirt, which is, of course, is that shirt the beloved Catnapple shirt? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. It's a cat taking a nap on a pineapple. It says Catnapple. So yes, it's that shirt. You're welcome. This film, people are excited about this movie. Why are we excited about it? Well, I'm excited about it because I am a producer of this film. What does that mean? Well, it means I'm sitting here telling you about it so you can get excited about it too, and then it can get made and you can watch it. But why should you be excited about it? Why should you be excited about this film? Well, first of all, this film is called Grizzled. That's all capitals with an exclamation point. Grizzled is the film that we're about to talk about, right? You should be excited because I'm about to read you the log line. So, and I will tell you all the reasons to be excited. But first of all, the log line for this film is, after a giant mutant penguin claims territory in a national park, 2 forest rangers and a grizzled hunter battle the creature as they lead a growing and dwindling group of campers towards safety. Need I say more? Are you not already totally excited about this film? I mean, you really should be. You really, really should be. In case that's not enough, I will continue. One of the really cool things about this film is how it's going about getting made. As many of you are probably aware, lots of people are kind of sick of the over-Hollywoodified Hollywood everything. We've seen Hollywood ruin a lot of beautiful things, like Star Wars. So, the director, writer, the man who's creating this film, Ricky Foreman, says, "Fuck you, Hollywood. I don't need you. I'm gonna make the film that I want to make with my artistic integrity intact." So he's doing that. That should excite you more. So one of the really neat things he's doing as a part of that is innovative crowdfunding. We've all seen shit get made due to awesome crowdfunding campaigns, which is awesome. But this guy has specifically reached out to YouTubers like myself to bring us on board, which is an amazing thing because not only is this a great way to get his project out to more and more people, but it's a great opportunity for us to get attached to a bigger project like this. That's really cool for us. That could lead to great things, like when you all jump on board and are like, yes, this project is amazing, we love this movie forever, and it goes ballistic. People are gonna be like, you produced that. I didn't produce it. I was a producer on it, and that'll be exciting for me too. So it's a wonderful way to get this community of independent creators on board and involved in what's going to be a very, very, very special project. So in case you haven't figured out by the log line, this is a parody monster movie, essentially, is one of the ways to put it. There's a lot of, there's a lot of ways to explain it. You could think of like it's Grizzly meets Airplane, right? It's Jaws meets Shaun of the Dead. It's 1976 King Kong meets itself, essentially. You have a monster film. You have the tropes and the deliciousness and the fun adventure and action that goes along with a monster film, and you have the campy ridiculousness that goes along with Airplane, with Shaun of the Dead, with some of these other types of sort of parody, genre parody projects. And one of the things that I think I've read the script, by the way, so I'm not just speaking out my asshole here. I have read this script and I laughed that same asshole that I'm not speaking out of. I laughed it straight off. So there's that. The writing is really brilliant. It's clever. They get all their little tropes and they use and reuse them. It's well thought out. It's not just a whole bunch of stupid jokes thrown together. It's not like where the parody movie has devolved into, which is that. It's just a collection of stupid, idiotic jokes. No, this is smart. This is thought out. It's clever. It's poignant. It still has messages and themes underneath all of the humor and the ridiculousness and the crazy gore and all that. So it's definitely worth looking into further, I would say. The opening scene is hysterical, by the way. How does this giant mutant penguin get into the woods? Well, it's part of a research lab that's doing all these fucked up experiments on them, and of course these like super hippie people are like, we're gonna save them all, and they go in and they just get murdered. They just get dead by penguin, and the penguin just stalks off into the night and then like grows 20 feet and just kills more people. So it's just haul-ass fun the whole way through. Look, a good movie starts with a good script. You cannot make a good movie off of a bad script. Can you make a bad movie with a good script? Absolutely you can. I don't think these guys are going to do that. These guys, they already have some names attached to it. They've got Bill Oberst Jr., who was in an episode of Criminal Minds and also like in every B-horror movie ever. In the past 15 years or so. He's got a very impressive IMDb. He's working constantly. This is a man who knows his way around a set and is very professional. sensational as well. You also have Maria Olsen, who, in addition to being in a zillion horror films, is known notably as Mrs. Dodd slash who was secretly Fury, the Fury, in Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Lightning Thief, that movie. That was a real movie. Anyway, so she was an angry person in that. And then, I love this. The person I'm most excited. There's a long list of people in this film, but the person I'm most excited about is Alison Arngrim, because she played, she was, what's her face? She was Nellie Olsen in Little House on the Prairie. Which I also think is hilarious because she played this super bitchy character on that, and then she grew up and wrote a book called Confessions of a Prairie Bitch: How I Survived Nellie Olsen and Learned to Love Being Hated. So that's fast. I love people like that. People who are like these child actors who dealt with, and what's so impressive about her is that she endured. I mean, we've seen all these cases, notably in the Star Wars fandom, Jake Lloyd, people who came out as kids and everyone's like, you suck, or like, I'm not even, I hate your acting, but in this case, I hate the character you played, and dealing with shit like that. So that's really impressive and really cool. I love that she's back, on the scene and doing stuff. Ricky Foreman himself is an impressive specimen. Sorry, I have to look up some of these names. I'm sorry I haven't memorized all of this for you. I'm the worst. God, don't hold it against me. More importantly, don't hold it against Grizzled. 69 Flavors of Paranoia, which is a horror zine that he published for a long-ass time. Back when zines were cool. And this is something that's really, I actually kind of want to get this and read this. Maybe he'll send me a free copy because I'm one of his producers. It's called Portraits and Bloodlines. It's a collection of short horror and fantasy stories written not just by him, but by his son as well. I think that's such a really fascinating amalgamation, and I want to check that out. He's also written a bunch of, he just writes, he's been writing since he was a young child. This is so fun. My favorite sentence in his about me paragraph is, he was raised in a twisted Christian doomsday cult, which is a thing, and anyone surviving that, I know, so I actually have another friend. I'm curious to know if it was the same cult, because I have another friend who is, out of one of those anyway. So, fun, fascinating, eclectic bunch of everything and stuff. And it's I'm excited about this. I don't get excited about things like this easily. I get excited about lots of things. This is not something that I just jump on board on. I'm like, I'm excited. This hooked me in. It got its claws in me. It's got its little penguin talons in me. And, look, you guys want to see a movie about a giant mutant man-eating penguin. Tell me you don't. Tell me that's not a selling point enough. Giant mutant man-eating penguin. Done. There's some, like I said, so many great gags, and one of my favorite ones is an Australian character who has a very mild Australian accent, but the running joke in the whole thing is that no one can understand anything he says. So that's, stuff like that kind of humor. It'll be a ton of fun. If you think so and you want to get on board, there's a Kickstarter. Of course there is. I put a link in the description below. If you don't have money to give to awesome projects, just, spam this link around all of your social media and send it to everyone and make them fund it so that you get to see it. That's the whole point, guys. The whole point is that this movie is going to be worth seeing. You are going to want to see it. So if you can do anything in your power to help get it to the place where it can get made and therefore seen, fucking do it. And that's, I don't know how else to put it to you. If you want to know more information about it, also, if you yourself are a YouTuber out there, with, at least 1,000 subscribers, and this sounds like something you want to get on board with as well, and get yourself your own producer credit, hit me up. And I will hook you up with Ricky, and it'll be beautiful. You can join this fun, crazy family. Right now, any money you would normally give to me, give to this. It's a way worthier cause. Also, if you haven't subscribed to Geeks and Gamers, do that. I am on that channel now too, so you can see me over there some of the time, and when I'm not there, you can see all of the other ridiculously awesome videos that they're putting up all the time. So that's it from me and from the Cat and Apple. Woo! Bye.